doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family, as always, thank you so much for the love and support. It's truly appreciated. And with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you feel like the videos, give you a good uplift, and you would love to share it with a loved one, family, or friend, they want to go ahead and vibe on that too. It'll greatly be appreciated. Y'all, I'm bringing something new to the channel. I was guided to go ahead and start one of my other hidden talents that I usually don't do, because remember I've told y'all a lot of times before. Let me turn this. That I usually don't do tarot card readings and stuff like that. I know other people ask me, why do you do readings? You really and I have not done that, because basically it's just like I'm my own spirit board, I'm my own tarot card, so I usually don't have to use them. But universe has guided me to do something different to bring towards my channel, just to be able to expand the stuff that I already do. So I will be start doing tarot card readings on my channel. Today I'm starting off with the air signs. What is it? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Aries. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off this. I'm trying to get it to where y'all can see it on an angle because I'm using my phone. So I'm just trying to see how I'm gonna be able to angle this. I might have to just go ahead and spread it out, and then I'll allow y'all to see the cards that I'm doing. Got everything clear, got my crystals and everything like that. So hopefully you'll be able to resonate. If you don't apply, let it fly. Universe, getting information that I need to have for the air signs. What is it that you need them to know? What is it that you need them to know? Signs. All the Aries, Geminis, and Libras. Check out for your signs. There's so many different things that are coming up to you. Spirit is always leaving notifications for you to basically know the next step into your life. There's so many different things that you're wanting to have confirmation on, so they're telling you to look out for the signs. Universe, allow me to know, what do you want me to let the air signs know? Okay. Okay, for air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, manifestations is trying to come in, and they're kind of in reverse right now, because a lot of us is going through different changes, and sometimes we're in our heads a lot. And when we're in our heads a lot and we keep worrying about the things that are out of our control, we are basically slowing down our manifestations, just because our heart is not aligned with our minds, and to being able to believe what universe has in store. And for these manifestations that you want to come in, they say pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams tell you a lot of different things that we do within the waking time, and a lot of times they give you those omens that let you know what is about to take place in your life, different clues. You may be on a road walking somewhere in the middle of the desert, or you could be flying somewhere, or you could be in a building that's coming down, or anything like that. They always say put journals up, pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are telling you a lot about the situations that you are questioning. You need to go on retreat. A lot of us are going through different things in our lives, and we can allow ourselves to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, even though you're tired, because you're in that desperation of wanting things to change, in which they're already changing when you're allowing yourself to put in that work to be proactive, be productive. But they need you to go ahead and take that time out for yourself to go in seclusion, solitude. So they needed you to go ahead and do that, to let everything take place. When you're allowing yourself to clear your mind, there's so many different things that come up. I know a lot of times when I take my time for retreating, just to recharge, when I'm allowing myself to feel everything that I'm going through, because I know there's a lot of us that, don't want to feel that pain. You're healing from so many different things, but universe is like, they're wanting you to, if you're going to get angry, get angry. If you're going to be sad, be sad. If you're, stuck into your head and you're thinking negative thoughts, they want you to be able to push all that stuff out to the surface, because all that is coming up like that is a lot of things is working on being released through you. So they're telling you to take that retreat. This is that time you have to be selfish with yourself and be very, in those solid boundaries with yourself on taking that time out for yourself. This is that time to let you know everything is working in your favor. But patience has to come into play, which a lot of times we don't like that word patience, because, we can be stuck in a situation. It can be very hard. So they want you to be able to focus, on what you're trying to bring into your life, not what you're trying to get away from. Okay, and truth and integrity. Be honest with yourself, on everything that is taking place. Just be honest with yourself. There's so many different things. You have came so far into everything in your life. Let me see, they got a deeper insight about that. Truth and integrity. Ooh. Oh boy. Yeah, it says you're guided to be very honest with yourself, like I said, and to be true to yourself in all of your activities and actions. Let go of anything that's not authentic, that's not running to your highest good, serving your highest good. A lot of times we stay connected to certain individuals, as well as certain circumstances and situations that we allow ourselves to infuse in that. And now is that time where the challenge is for us to be able to separate. You can do this on your own. You don't have to have certain people in your life. You don't have to be in certain situations that you have become safe in. Now they're telling us to be risky. Take that leap of faith. You can do this. And healing. When you have allowed yourself to be true with yourself and you're disconnecting from what no longer serves you, what you deserve, what you don't need to entertain. And this is where that healing process is going to take in. When you're allowing yourself to be true to yourself, you're allowing yourself to go through that healing, and healing is not always easy to do, because there's a lot of things that we, it will put us in a setback, because we allowed ourselves to, we rehearse our pain a lot instead of rehearsing our faith. And, and a lot of times that's hard when you're going through so many different things at once. But these are the things that, universe and God is using for us to heal. Being able to see, where your love and your worth is coming from. So, Archangel Michael, he does the healing with cutting cords, disconnecting from things that's no longer serving you, which it goes to the the connection with the truth and integrity and healing for the retreat. For these that take place, Archangel Michael is there. All you have to do is call on him. And there's different things that's going on. I know there's certain people that are, they're starting their own businesses, and these things can come to play for you. But the only way they can come to play for you is when you allow yourself to pay attention to your dreams, so you can flip that manifestation that you're looking for. Because whoever is wanting that confirmation, the answer is yes. You're going through different things, and it's giving you the insight on how to go about trying to produce, simulate your business on doing that. It hasn't been easy for you for whoever's doing the business. But this is where that strength comes in at. You had to, you had to advance and going in different avenues. And it's going to give you that insight that where it can come into play and collaborate with the business that you're starting. So they tell you take this time out to retreat, be honest with yourself, disconnect from anything that is like sabotaging you, the people that sabotage you, your thoughts, the intrusiveness, in your mind, constantly thinking about the negative things. There's so many different things that's coming up right now, and they want you to be able to meditate as much as possible, through acceptance, the acceptance meditation, letting go from what no longer serves you. And those are the different things you can use with your meditation journal. Even if you don't like to write, if you have your phone has an app where you can store, different, I think they have journal diaries or something. You have apps on the phone, or you can just have a video record that, because there's a lot of things that universe is telling you have to keep your business to yourself. It doesn't matter who it is. They cannot have any kind of ties with this, because there's hidden, there's hidden darkness in certain things that is wanting to be, 20 steps ahead of you. So they're telling you, be careful what you speak on. There's a lot of different dreams that's coming up. You've been asking for different signs. It'll be certain things that'll pop up and it'll amaze you, but then you'll second guess it again. I've been like that. I'm like, oh, I asked for this sign and stuff like that. Next, I see it, I get scared. So, but it's telling you to go ahead and go through that healing, because it will, it will be better for you. And, for that, oh my God, this is good. Okay. The healing is going to start. And when you do the healing, new beginnings can stop in. So these are the things that we all had to go through to pay attention to our dreams. There's so many different things we want to manifest, but Archangel Michael and a lot of the other, Raziel, Uriel, and stuff like that, all those different ones, they are helping us. All you have to do, they can't step in until we allow ourselves to ask for assistance, ask for that help from them, because there's different things they really want to bring to our life. God knows He has so many beautiful things that He wants to place in our lives. But for that to happen, we have to be honest with ourselves. We have to come into acceptance about what things are, how people are, how you are. Don't be hard on yourself. A lot of times we pull that guilt trip on certain things. Why did I do this way? Or I wish I would have said this way. Everything happened the way it was supposed to happen. Everything was supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen, but you have new beginnings that's getting ready to come up, and I know there's a lot of the air signs right now that are probably in their head, about different things. And, we're having a human experience, so that's normal, especially when things start to get quiet, you start getting nervous, so but your new beginnings is coming, and it's going to come at rapid pace for you. So they're telling you to go ahead and go through that healing. Be honest with yourself. Yes, I've been through so much, but look how there's so much that got me so much further than I thought I could ever go. So they said, allow yourself to be honest with yourself, but congratulate yourself on those little victories as well. And then you have freedom. When I tell y'all, this is a good spread. This is good. When you go through the healing, you're going to advance in new beginnings, and this new beginning is going to be so much more than you expected. There's so many people that have been in doubt about the things they're trying to manifest in their life. You probably having a new website, or there's different things that you have probably had patent that you're trying to get into play, or different charities and stuff that you're trying to do, but it just seems like you're lost. Like, I don't know how to begin or where it's going to end. These things, I thought I was going to go one way, and it went totally left. And it's just like a lot of times you gotta understand, you tell God your plans, He's gonna laugh at you, because he has something better in store for you, but you had to be able to go through that within yourself. And there's romance in the air as well. Oh my God. Okay. Air signs. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. New beginnings. Your new beginnings bring you that freedom that you always desired. There's so many different things that's taking place into your life, where you have been after setback after setback. You probably had people in your life that wasn't genuine, or, you had to see the truth out of the people that you probably supported. or you gave out a good word for them, and then now they're talking bad about you, or different things like this is happening. You probably have been through a rough breakup, and you're trying to understand, is there a soulmate out there for me? Am I going to meet my twin flame? Anything like that. And it's telling you that the romance is coming in. It really is. And what you're seeking is already seeking you, but you had to go and see, you know pay attention to your dreams so it can change around what your manifestations is coming up to. Archangel Michael is there to protect you. He's going to give you assistance as well as your loved ones. There's a lot of people, from what I'm seeing right now, there's a lot of people seeing sunflowers, or probably rainbows, different things like that. So it's like so many signs is coming to you, through so many different synchronicities. So they tell you to pay attention to that and watch it very well. And when you're allowing yourself to be honest with yourself and be integrity, allowing yourself to know what my worth is. I deserve to be happy. I deserve to have peace in my life. But there's always a but that we do, but that's where, the doubt comes in, because we're like, but I got this going on, or I got this, I want to quit this job because I'm not happy. But universe is telling me to quit this job, but I have to pay these bills. I have children I have to take care of. I got a household I got to run. And they're telling you, when you're allowing yourself to do that, and you're going through the truth and integrity, new beginnings is waiting to come in for you. When you're allowing yourself to be open to heal and get the information that the spirit guides is trying to reach you. Because a lot of times we don't realize, not, I've done it myself. When we're closed off and we're angry, we're depressed, we're fussing a lot, because there's so many different things that we're going through. And, I have to allow myself as well, is, I'm saying this too, we have to be grateful for what we do have, stay blessed, and know that there's so many different things you have right now, even though it may not be everything you want, but it's what you need right now. And it's going to get better than that. It's going to get so much better, because it's like, whatever this new beginning is, this is something that you didn't even see coming. You plan one thing, and then it's just like you get frustrated. And then the next thing you know, this new beginning is going to come into your life and just blow everything out the frame for you. And it's going to be so beautiful. And you're going to feel that moment of freedom. And your freedom is going to soar. It's going to get so much bigger than you ever imagined. While you're going through that healing, because you're healing through the new beginnings, but you're healing through the freedom, because we've always had ourselves tied to painful situations or people. We allowed ourselves to go through that loop, with certain things that happened where you could have, should have, would have, but everything happened for that reason. And when you get towards that freedom and you're loving yourself in every way, that's when you're going to connect to your romance. And you have to surrender and release what no longer serves. Truth and integrity comes through that. You're surrendering everything that has been heavy into your life. If you've been having a lot of enemies that's been, bumping into you, or, really trying to sabotage everything you have, the universe is telling us forgive them. I've heard that so much in different videos, lately, as well as my head. You have to really forgive, because this is not for them. It's not like you're condoning anything that somebody has done to you was very hurtful, but this is that peace you need for yourself. There's so many beautiful things that's coming into your life where you're breaking free from those constraints and restraints. You're shedding new faucets for yourself. And when you're doing that, that moment of freedom, takes a very, very big power play in your life. And you're allowing yourself to go through that, go through that surrender and release. You're allowing yourself to let go of this, or something else could come in. And they say, pay attention to the signs. The signs is good. So meditation, you already see. Meditation goes with retreat, truth and integrity, along with the new beginnings of freedom. Meditate. It's clearing your mind. It's allowing you to clear your mind, declutter it, because there's so many different things that's taking place into your life that you really deserve. You really, really do deserve. And you're taking your power back. Taking your power back. It's like the signs where it's showing you where your power needs to come back to you. Whether you going through the meditation, that's why I said meditating on different things. As a matter of fact, I said that a few minutes ago, I think, with meditation, with what no longer serves you. Acceptance. Yeah, I did say that earlier. Yeah, meditation, acceptance, what no longer serves you. If you're in a toxic relationship, and it doesn't have to be a significant other, but it could be with family, um, co-workers, boyfriend, girlfriend, baby mama, baby daddy, ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever. Whatever has hurt you, and then we stay focused on that. That's where your power needs to come from. It's like all of it's coming up to the surface, where it's showing you what you need to snatch back. You give them back their energy, you give that situation back their energy, and you take yours back. But you're also, when you're forgiving, you're allowing yourself to say thank you, because it taught you so much about yourself. So many different things. These relationships that we're in, um, and they're not good ones all the time. Some of them, you just fall apart, and you can come to an agreement and saying, you know what, we tried, you know, um, but it just wasn't working. We can, still be distant friends. We don't have to end bitter, but there's a lot of them that is like that circle that doesn't want to break free. And you have to be that one to hold and own your own power. That just because something doesn't let you go doesn't mean you can't let that go. You know, you have to focus on yourself right now by taking your power back from anything that is no longer serving you, because you have your power. You will always have your power, and your power is manifesting in so many different ways. So, okay, universe is telling me to, okay, hold up. Telling me to pull 3 more cards for y'all. This is for Gemini, Libra, Aries, Aquarius. Uh-oh. Flipped out. Your guardian angels. You have so many guardian angels that are coming to you right now. A lot of people are connecting with their loved ones that have passed on. I know a lot of people that, I'm starting to know, or been knowing for a while. A lot of their relatives come to me and want me to give them information and let them know, hey, I sent you to her or whatever. And it's a beautiful thing. I love really helping people when I can speak to the spirit realm like that. But there'll be new ideas and new inspiration that's coming in when you're allowing yourself to clear your mind, which is very hard to do, but you got this. A lot of times we don't give ourselves that credit. When you're clearing your mind and you're allowing yourself to accept things for what they were, a lot of times we go through that initial healing and try to go back to who we were when that person never existed, doesn't even exist anymore. You were that person, but that person helped you learn so much about yourself. You're creating the best version of yourself, but you had to go through it, through those hardships that has taken place into your life. Okay. Tell me, pull 3 more. Okay. The music speaks to you all the time. If there's certain songs like that's coming up, I hear a lot of them. Sometimes they'll pop up in my head, and I'll start noticing I'm singing it. And I hear that song, "Everything's Gonna Be All Right." Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. And they're telling you that music speaks to you. It speaks to the soul in so many different ways. A music will tell you so much about a person before their words do. And it's just the fact is you listen to the music, especially if it's something that you like, and you're like, oh, I want to hear it again. I want to hear it again. And I've done that. There'll be certain songs that I listen to, and I could be in a mood, and I can be really sad. And all of a sudden, You're Not Alone comes on with MJ in it. And I mean, those are the times where I really start crying, because, it's like my spirit was really close to him. And, I was a fan of his. So it'll be certain things that, you can have a different playlist is coming up. And, like if you have it on your phone and you can pick like the album covers for you, they're telling me to tell you if you have inspirational quotes or, screenshots. I know a lot of people, including myself, when I see something that really resonates with me, I use that screenshot and I'll place it on an album, like whatever the playlist is, and you can put that cover on there, and you do. And then next thing you know, when you're going through different things or different changes that's coming to play into your life, they'll send messages through the song as well as the pictures do. So they're telling you, even when you're going through, like your photo album on your phone, or something like that, where you're looking through something and something sticks out to you, and you may have seen it millions of times, but since you have gotten so much clarity about your growth right now, it's going to have a whole different meaning to you. So they say listen to the music, allow yourself to get out your head. I tell myself that a lot too, because everything is like downloading so much right now. And just for me, they told me, we want you to expand, use your talent. You have so many gifts that can really help you as well as yourself. Because I really, y'all probably heard me sit up here and say a lot of time I don't do tarot cards because they were very addictive to me, because I always used to base my direction on the cards when I know I had to trust my own intuition. So universe was wanting me to use my psychic and medium abilities, because they know when I could connect with somebody like that, on that level, I don't have to use cards. It'll be certain things that I would get flashes when I talk to people. And it can even be through text messages. And it used to blow people's mind. It's like, I can go to a psychic and meet him and all this, paying all this money, and you will never talk to me. You only talk to me through text message, and you'll get spot on to, what I'm going through, or, a loved one that passed, and I was asking for some kind of confirmation, and it'll come up. And I tell them, you have to understand, if people are wanting to read you for the wrong reasons, spirit won't come to them. If they're using that energy to manipulate you, spirit won't come to them, you know. And so I usually do this on my daughters, my two oldest ones. They're like, Mom, read me. And, I usually do that as well as for myself, but I say I'm my own tarot card, my own spirit board. When people are like, you mess with Ouija boards? Hell no, I don't. I'm my own spirit board. I don't need to do that. Because you don't know who the heck you connecting with. You on them daggone Ouija boards. Don't play that. You don't watch too many scary movies. But it's showing you, your manifestations is in reverse, because we're so much in our head, okay? But it's telling you, okay, you want me to, okay, Spirit told me to pull another card. Okay, hold up. Alrighty. Okay. To maintain balance. Ooh, maintain balance. Actually, two of them came up. Maintain your balance. Allow yourself to meditate. Don't try to put all your eggs in a basket at one time. If there are certain things that you do, because a lot of times we'll overwork ourselves, because I remember I used to do, like, people have been with me for a long time. I used to do 7-8 videos a day, maybe even 12. And, that was universe's way for me to, speed up, to open it up to my spiritual gifts that I didn't know I had. So, when I had to allow myself to do that, now it's like I got over, I don't know how many videos, I got probably over 4,500 videos that I placed out. And then there'll be days that I have to recoup, even when I have people that I meet and their spirit comes in, their family spirit comes in, and it could be very draining to me. So there's a lot of times I have to take breaks, or even when I'm purging. A lot of that is going right now with the retrograde, because there's a lot of people purging right now, and you have the support. You have the support through your guides, okay? They're telling you the support is there. You just have to reach out and get it. They're already giving it to you, but a lot of times if we stay focused on our mistakes, we start missing the blessings of science that's coming in, because there's somebody with the air sign that there's a new love coming in, okay? And their spirit is showing you got support. You really have support. We want this for you. This was fated. This is from the divine. We want this to come in, so you have that support. There's so many different things that's coming to you. You feel like something is about to urge, it's pushing you towards the end of the cliff. You're walking on cloud 9, and there'll be a certain song that reminds somebody of this love that they're looking for, because it's going to be one that's going to return. They had to go through their healing process. They probably ghosted you for a minute, or it'll be somebody that you really, really cared about. They were digging you, you were digging them, and all of a sudden they went ghost on you. But they had to do that. They had to go into their retreat, for them to go ahead and clear their mind, because there's a lot of people that we really truly love, and we had to break free from them, because they're going on their healing conquest as well as we are. And for this to be able to work and be exactly what universe and God wanted for us to fit to be fated, you know, that it had to heal first before it can come back, because that's your blessing. That's the biggest blessing you're going to have. And they're telling you to pay attention to the signs. So they wanted me to put that right here. So your manifestations is upside down. Okay. It may be delayed, but it's not denied. They're saying that they have, and it's just like what you're manifesting is so much bigger than what you thought you were manifesting, just because you're going through so much hardship right now. And they say, pay attention to your dreams. You know, pay attention to your dreams. If you're in your head right now, they're telling you to go retreat. This is that time for you to focus on you. You know, because a lot of us, we don't know how to do that. There be me, I'll be like, oh, I'm going for self-care, and I'm still sitting up here putting out, you know, answering, you know, comments and, you know, putting up posts and stuff like that. They're like, Rosalind, I thought you were going on a break. I said, I am. Well, no, you're not, because you still sit up here texting us, you know, get off the social media. Not to really allow myself to do that. But this is telling you, you need to go into solitude for yourself to really clear your mind, because there's a lot of different things that we are trying to avoid, not to deal with, because it's just, oh, it's too hard, it's too this, it's too that. And they're telling you not to do that. This is that time. If you want those things to come in, you have to go to retreat. These things, you have to understand, they're telling you, you have to understand what is important to you. You know, they know what your issues are. They know what different things that you're going through. And these are the things that a lot of times, you know, they're saying they have to be cruel to be kind. There's different people that have dropped out of your life. And you're really trying to understand why that happened. It's just so you understand that their existence in your life is already expired. You know, they're only supposed to have certain access to you for a certain period of time. If it's meant to be, it's going to branch off and it's going to come back. And when it comes back, it's going to be a million times stronger, you know, but they had to go through that healing process like you have. And with that, you have Archangel Michael. You can call him anytime you want to, you know, and he's there for you. But they're telling you, you have to be able to be strong and be honest about yourself, about what you're going through. You know, you're starting to form into a person that you didn't know that exists. So you have to be very careful with yourself. You have to be, don't be hard on yourself, because these are the truths. Your truth will set you free. So when you're allowing yourself to be truthful and be honest about that, you know, healing is going to take place to open up the doors for new beginnings. And this is going to be a blessing of freedom to you that opens up the romance, okay? To open up the romance. And it's just like for that romance to come in, you're surrendering and release. So you're taking something away so something else can come take its place. And whatever you lost is not always a loss. You know, it meant to be in your life. It's, you know, a lot of people come into our lives to love us, to educate us, to hurt us, to abandon us. All these different things is life lessons for our growth. And for you to, you have issues with that. You know, if you have issues with that and you're really trying to find your way, meditation is going to show you that. You know, meditation is going to show you. And when you start clearing your mind, that support, you'll know that support is always here, you know, because it's showing you so many different signs, you know, within yourself, what next moves to make, and recognize your power. You know, your guardian angels is always pointing you to that, because it's like, if you see this, let me see. I don't know if you can see that. The woman's all in her head right here. Her head's down. You know, she's facing a lot of sadness in her life, you know, and different things is taking place that was hard for her to accept. You know, acceptance is really coming in, you know, it comes in a lot, you know, you're accepting, because a lot of times if it's like situations where we're trying to mold it to a certain way, certain people, we're trying to mold them in a way we want to be able to see them, but we can't do that. You have to see them for what they truly are, but also accept it. A lot of times it's hard for us to accept that that certain cycle is already over, but yet we try to cling on to it because we have done it for so long. So they're telling you, you have that support to help you to get that, but you have to pay attention to the signs. The guardian angels are there to give you, help you recognize your own power, because we're really powerful. We're a lot more powerful than we give ourselves credit for. And for that to take place, and you're allowing yourself to recognize your power, there's so many ideas and inspirations that's coming to you that that is really going to help you, you know, get whatever you got going on into your life. You know, whatever business you're trying to do, and they keep on saying yes, big time, yes, big time. You know, they keep on showing the world card with that. in my mind. I'm saying world card. I don't have a world card out here, but it's in my mind. Your wheel of fortune is coming through, and it's coming through at a rapid pace. So they're telling you there's so many ideas, new ideas and inspiration is coming in. Listen to the music. You know, if there's anything like people are trying to do modeling right now, there's some people that's doing modeling or, you know, trying to be an urban model. You know, that's going out and doing these things. Somebody's trying to put an album out. You know, when you're allowing yourself to know you got this, there's so many different things that's coming out into play for you that will be so beneficial. And these are the things when you be able to listen to the music tells you a lot, you know, because a lot of times, you know, you can listen to a song all the time, and there's some certain songs that you can listen to, and it just brings up so many emotions. It could be a sad emotion, or it can be something that really recognizes what you're going through. You know, when I think about that, I think about these two songs by Janae Aiko, which I love. I love that girl to death. I love Born Tired. You know, that will come on for me, and as well as Magic Hour. So it's just like so many different things is coming into your life. Like if you're dealing with a lot of setbacks right now, trust and believe it's going to double up for you on the blessings that you have. So allow yourself to really soak in. There's so many different things that's coming in to where, you know, you may be being disturbed in your sleep. You're waking up a lot. You know, it's hard for you to get to sleep. And it's because we worry. You know, we're spiritual beings and human existence, human experiences. So that is normal. You know, especially if you're going through a lot, it's kind of hard for you to just get out your head like that. But as long as you're taking step by step, these are the things that's going to happen for you. And when you're allowing yourself to step out the way, and I have to tell myself that too, step out the way and allow the universe to work for you. You have done your part. Now, all you have to do is allow yourself to set free, and you keep working on yourself. So this is a really good spread, y'all. I'm so happy that universe guided me to do my tarot card readings, because, you know, I love being able to do this. You know, I give props to anybody because, you know, before I used to get so drained, you know, before I did that, but I did my little juju. So I'm feeling really good right now. So I'm going to be doing this, you know, every once in a while to be able to put it out and just put it into the mix. You know, I tell y'all all the time, been with me for a while. I just don't want to have one thing on my channel. If I know I can cover different content in different ways, I want to be able to do that, you know, because I love my videos. I love being able to do live chat. And now this is taking place because they're telling me to use my talents. You know, I help a lot of people out. You know, spirit comes to me a lot. You know, being able to be blessed to be able to tell somebody about their loved ones that passed on, you know, and being able to give them that comfort. You know, I know what that feels like. But I'm gonna go ahead and show you these cards, you all. So I hope you are able to get something out of that. This is for Aries, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries. So I hope you are able to get something out of this. You have so many beautiful blessings that's coming your way, and you truly deserve this. You know, but it has to be a day by day. You know, show affirmations. You know, your mantras. You know, there's so many different. You know, like the hand gestures that'll help. You know, towards you. You know, for balancing out, allowing yourself to retreat. You know, go in nature as much as you can if the weather is. Permitted you to. Um, but there's a lot of different blessings that's coming along. You know, you probably get notifications on different signs that big things is coming your way, and they want you to really believe in that because you really earn this for it to take place. So I hope you are able to get this. You know, like I said before, I'm gonna go ahead and start doing these often, so I can be able to, you know, switch it up. You know, do that. I just don't want to get burnt out doing Heyoka videos. I want to be able to do other things too. So I love to be able to bring this out to you. So much love. Good luck on everything you got going on. May God continue to bless your path with all the abundance and prosperity, more than you ever thought you can deserve. Much love. Namaste.